rockin' fights, 16. We've got a 10-round bout coming up in the junior welterweight division between Cletus Seldin, the Hebrew Hammer, and Bayan, Jargal of Arlington, Virginia. We had an opportunity to sit down with the Hebrew Hammer and hear a lot about him. He is one very interesting young man.
My name is Cletus Seldin. I fight out of Long Island, New York. My record's 14-0 with 11 knockouts, and they call me the Hebrew Hammer. I grew up in Shirley, Long Island. I grew up one of the poorest kids in the school, so I always had that little edge of always wanting to be better than somebody else, and because of that, I just always have that little hate and fire in my body that I just want to release onto everyone. And being a white Jewish kid from Long Island in a sport of boxing, everybody right away says, yeah, oh, we'll take that fight, that's an easy fight. And next thing you know, they come into Long Island and they get hit with that hammer, and right away, they don't say nothing. The Hebrew Hammer came from when I was an amateur. It was the name of the people, really. I would go to all these tournaments as an amateur, and I'd go knock the kid out, and right after the knockout, someone would be like, wow, that kid has a hammer, what is he? They would be like, Russian, Polish, I think he's Jewish. So then next thing you know, they call me Hebrew Hammer there, then I'll come home, they call me Hebrew Hammer, and then I went to another tournament, they call me Hebrew Hammer, and I'm like, all right, I'm the Hebrew Hammer. Star Boxing, especially on Long Island, is very dedicated. This will be my 5th fight this year. I think they had 6 fights on Long Island this year, so they have been very active and very involved in the boxing. They had Chris Algieri fighting at the Barclays Center. He fought Manny Pacquiao. They are right now the top team of a promoter that's on the rise, in my opinion, because the other promoters, some of them have a little bit disagreements and stuff like that, and now out of nowhere you see Star Boxing, they're coming on up, and they're going to be one of the top people in 2015. Yeah, I have the home field advantage, of course. It's a place where everybody who's there knows who I am and know that the kind of person I am when I fight. But on the other hand, the opponent is feared. He's already fearing me. And that's not this opponent, that's past opponents and future opponents. They know that I can punch, and they know that if you get in a ring with me, it doesn't matter if I'm fighting here or fighting there, you're gonna have a difficult time with me. The Paramount, it's like a little Coliseum, like a little Roman Coliseum. The fighter comes out, everyone's booing him, going crazy. I would be backstage, shadow boxing, ready to come out, and I could just hear the huge hammer chant going on, and I'm just like, damn, what's going on? They ready? I'm not even out there yet. I always feel like I'm the underdog. In life, in boxing, nobody wants to lose to the white Jewish kid. And what I do is, I always have that mentality of where I came from, how I grew up. It built inside me. Even today, even if I don't have it as worse as I did back then, I still feel that I have that today. So every time I go out there and have a victory, or I see the future coming, I always feel as like I'm that true underdog that's fighting for something that everybody wished they could fight for today. And that's what I feel like that's deep down inside of me, especially the people on Long Island, especially where I came from, Shirley, New York, where it's a blue-collar neighborhood. Not a lot of people were able to ever fulfill their dreams. You had to go work at for the military, or had to get a mechanical job, or whatever it was. So I feel that my responsibility is to work as hard as I can and have these people cheer for me and cheer for themselves. These are people that one of the biggest times of the year is coming out and see me fight.
Can't get enough of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing? Download the Star Boxing TV app or check out our Roku channel to watch exclusive content and classic fights. Every punch, every knockout, every screen. The Star Boxing TV app gives you exclusive access to every moment of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing. Available on Apple, Android, and Roku. Just search Star Boxing to get in the ring.
Welcome back to the Paramount in Huntington, Long Island for Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing Rockin' Fight 16. Jerry, when Cletus Seldin fights, you can barely hear yourself think.
Well, he's
really
got filled up with energy tonight. Man, this kid's in shape. He wants to fight and win this fight tonight. He looks sensational. I mean, look at the energy he's pushing out.
I cannot believe when you look at him that he is 139.2 pounds. He looks every bit of 160, and he's not. He is just put together. He is a guy who trains. I
like Randy, that the energy he's putting out right now. He just raring to go. He wants that belt to go roll so he can fight. I love that feeling when you're in the energy and your body flowing right before the fight.
Well, we are ready to get things started. Let's send it up to ring announcer David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with the main event of the evening. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing, sponsored by PAL Environmental Services, Anti-3 Protect Series, Camelot Specialty Limo, The Inn at Fox Hollow, Masterpiece Construction, and Power Play. This bout is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission, Chairperson Melvina Lathan, Executive Director David Berlin, and the WBC, President Mauricio Suleiman, Supervisor ringside Whitney Steiner. Introducing your three judges scoring this contest ringside, John Basili, Kevin Morgan, and Steve Weisfeld. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, Arthur Mercanti. All right, fight fans, we are set to go with our featured bout of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled for the vacant WBC International Silver Junior Welterweight Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the four corners of this ring here at the Paramount, New York, USA, to the four corners of the world, the fight starts now. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears solid red. He weighed in at 139.4 pounds. His professional record, 17 victories, 5 defeats, 3 draws. He has 10 wins coming by way of knockout. From Arlington, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bayan, the Mongolian mongoose, Jargal. Jargal. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He wears purple and white. He weighed in at a ready 139.2 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 14 fights, 14 victories, 11 of them coming by way of knockout. From Long Island, New York, ladies and gentlemen, Cletus, the Hebrew Hammer, Seldin. Seldin.
Good evening, gentlemen. You received the rules early in the night. Let's have a nice, clean fight, touch gloves, and good luck to the both of you.
10 rounds for the vacant WBC International Silver Junior Welterweight Championship.
Jargal throws some nice punches.
Absolutely. The first fight started off real good. That was last July. And in the third round, they butted heads. Jargal came away with a cut. Couldn't continue. They couldn't go to the scorecards. Not enough rounds were in the book. No contest 3. This is the rematch.
Well, it looks very good. And, you know, Cletus Seldin.
Oh, a right hand, overhead right by Cletus Seldin. A powerful right hand. He hits Jerry as hard as any junior welterweight.
Well, we're going to find out right now.
He's like a Lucas Matisse.
Whoa. The right hand is wide open. Jargal's open for that right hand over the right all the time.
The right hand, I don't even think it's his best punch. It's his left hook. He has a murderous left hook.
He's working the jab. He's doing a good job.
But Jerry, twice in his career, he has hurt himself landing punches. Once he broke his hand, landing a knockout right hand.
Yeah, we have to learn
and
how to
another
control
time he threw a right hand and his shoulder exploded a couple of years ago and he needed surgery. He's all healed up, says he's never felt this good, had 5 weeks in a camp down in Florida, then came up and finished his training up in the Westbury boxing gym with Joe
And he's looking very good. He looks like he's been putting it all together. And this poor guy Jargal's coming to this crazy town of Huntington. Every fan here is for Seldin.
Look at that crossed arms defense, trying to get close.
That Kenny Norton defense.
Thing is, when you do that, Jerry, you leave yourself, as you know, wide open for that left hook.
He's doing a great job throwing to the body and come upstairs. You gotta like him. He's so hyped up, so excited. Good left hook. Nice right hand by Jargal. A couple of nice hooks. These guys are came to fight tonight for sure.
There's that right hand again, the overhand right. Jargal has to be careful not to get hit with those solid shots. Both hands.
He's leaving
Seldin
himself
could
wide
take
open.
you out with one shot.
Very close round. You got to give it to Cletus. Round one.
Well, if you're scoring that one, easy 10-8 round for Cletus Seldin, the Hebrew Hammer. Opening seconds, he walked across the ring and dropped
Caught him
the
cold.
right hand.
Caught him cold. Nice shot.
And it was flush. I am really surprised that Jargal was able to get up from that.
Well, you can also see the experience in Seldin. He did not. He tried to take him out, but he couldn't. He got into a fight plan. Settled in.
This one is scheduled for 10 rounds. I seriously doubt we are ever going to hear a final bell tonight. Jargal had to go back to his corner. I believe he forgot his mouthpiece. There is a rule that says you cannot start any round in New York without your mouthpiece. He forgot to put it in. Arthur McCanny caught it, had to go back.
Jargal's a very busy guy, throws a lot of punches but nothing on him. So
looks to me like Cletus Seldin in the dark
he's loading
front.
up. He's just loading up.
It looks like Cletus is trying to get close and engage in a shootout.
No, he wants a Jargal to commit himself, and when you commit yourself, you throw punches, you leave yourself open, and then he's hitting it with the hammer. They got a hammer for some reason, right?
Randy G, the commish, along with gentleman Jerry Cooney.
Nice right hand. There you go. Nice body shot by Cletus. Finding the openings.
I'm surprised that Jargal is actually the one putting the pressure on at this point.
Well, he throws a lot of punches. He doesn't have nothing on him. It's more or less slaps. Keeps himself busy. I don't think they bother the hammer at all. Nice
Some
body
borderline
shots.
shots. Yeah, they were nice
Good
body shots. Nice defense on the part of the hammer. That's one of the aspects of his game that he's been working on, Jerry, is tightening up that defense, making himself a little less hittable.
Well, this guy's throwing tons of punches. I imagine how many punches he's throwing around. Jargal's throwing a lot of shots.
But remember what your old trainer Gil Clancy used to say? Make him miss, but then make him pay.
Right. Well, and the hammer's throwing great body shots. He's getting inside, throwing 2 great body shots every time he comes in. Nice left hook right to the head there. Jargal looks in good shape. He's not letting up at all. Keeping the pressure on.
This is how their first fight was going. The two guys very willing to mix it up. When a sudden clash of the heads opened a cut over one of Jargal's eyes in the 3rd round, he could not continue.
Nice
and they
right
had
hand by
no
Jargal.
contest.
We're set to kick off round 3.
And this one is scheduled for 10 rounds.
Oh boy. I'll tell you something. Jargal's coming here to win this fight.
Absolutely, Jerry.
He hasn't got the firepower that the hammer has. And the poor thing is Jargal is wide open. His head's wide open to get hit.
Bayan Jargal, 32 years old. And actually his last fight was against Cletus Seldin, and that one was back in July of this year, right here in this very ring.
That's it. These guys make a hard living. Jargal just seems his timing's a little bit off. He's missing a lot of punches, whereas Cletus Seldin is really connecting, but much better at a better rate.
Jargal lives in Arlington, Virginia, but he was born and raised and did a lot of amateur boxing in his home country of Mongolia, in a city called Ulaanbaatar.
Nice right hand by Jargal there. This doesn't really have any power. He's got 10 knockouts, but I think he swarms his guys in.
He throws a lot of punches. Typically, he throws more than 50 punches around, which is the average.
Well, I mean, you can see he hasn't fought since they fought the last time. You can see he's a little bit rusty, Randy. He's missing a lot. The percentage, you should be making contact a lot more than he's doing. He's missing a lot. Now, listen, the hammer's also part of that problem. Looks like they settled in here a little bit. They're calming down a little bit. Almost.
For Jargal, this is his 3rd fight in the last about 9 months or so.
I thought he didn't fight since last fight.
He fought Seldin back in July, and shortly before that, he fought Zahir Rahim, 34-3, and dropped a very close decision to him.
It was a great round. This is a nice little war going on here.
Excellent. I mean, Jargal has already shown Cletus Seldin, hey, you're going to have to hit me with more than that right-hand bomb. But I have a feeling if that right-hand bomb lands again, Cletus is a monstrous puncher. And working his corner, in the corner of Cletus is veteran Pete Brodsky, Scotty Lopek, and Joe Gadigian.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't sit down in the corner. You get a minute rest, take that rest. You know, they stand up like that. You know, you don't really, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. In the amateurs, I can understand it. Not in the pros when you're making a living at it. And you know, the Hammer's not throwing those hammer punches right now. He's been settling and just banging back and forth.
And it's round number 4. If this one goes the full distance, 3 minutes, and the bell rings for round number 5, we will have a
nice jab, nice right hand.
Let's pray.
By the Hammer. Another right hand by the Hammer. It's opening up now. They sent him out to fight this round, and he's doing that for sure.
I believe in the corner they told Cletus Seldin, come on, stop playing defense here, get
nice left
busy
took,
again.
nice left took by Seldin. I don't know why he's using that defense. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Seldin was told, don't let this guy back in the fight. This is your fight, don't let him in it.
Jargal's using that left jab pretty well right now.
Jerry, you know what just crossed my mind? One of the big rivalries I could see, and a mouthpiece went flying. Now, whose mouthpiece
the
is
Hammer
that?
dropped his mouthpiece with a left jab.
And you got to wait for a lull in the action. There's the lull. Arthur McKinney sends him to, should be to a neutral corner. And now McKinney points him to that neutral corner. Mouthpiece is rinsed out. I was telling you about a dream match I'm thinking about. You imagine this one, Jerry? Between two Long Islanders, Cletus Seldin and Chris Algieri.
Wow. Well, Chris Algieri fought 47, didn't he?
He fought 47, but he says he has no problem making 40.
I'd like to see that fight.
It would be an incredible fight.
I'm sure Joseph DeGuardia's been thinking about it.
And you know, I do believe Chris Algieri is not here tonight because
on vacation,
he's on a vacation, a well-deserved vacation. But I do believe that he doesn't feel comfortable coming out in front of the Cletus Seldin fans because once before he was more or less verbally mistreated by them.
Nice right hand by Jargal.
And he didn't deserve
left
that.
hook. Well, you know what it is? It's just life, you know? You got this.
And I mean, you know, never would that be done by Cletus Seldin, but some of his fans did.
Now I see Jargal keeps missing over the head of the Hammer. I remember Emmanuel Stewart telling Lennox Lewis, aim to the right a little bit more. You know, make the contact. And it's a whole world of difference. That's the difference between a world-class fighter. You've got to make those adjustments. And Jargal's having a hard time with it. But he throws a lot of punches every round, I'll tell you that. I wonder.
So, what looked like we could actually have a first-round knockout, as in the opening moments, Seldin dropped Jargal with a right hand. Here we are in round number 4.
Hey boxing fans, come out for live boxing. Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing presents Rockin' Fights. For ticket information, go to starboxing.com or ticketmaster.com. See some of the best young fighters. Star Boxing, Rockin' Fights, it's a knockout.
Round number 5 from the Paramount in Huntington, Long Island, New York. I'm Randy G, the commish, along with gentleman Jerry Cooney.
Oh, nice right hand by Seldin. Nice left right hand to the body. I mean, he's throwing some great shots.
Looks to me to be a little puffiness around the right eye, maybe underneath
Seldin.
the right eye of both Jargal and Cletus Seldin.
You know, it seems funny that the hammer seems to come out early on. He throws gangbusters, and then towards the end of the round, middle to the end of the round, he slows down. I guess reviving himself. Nice right hand again by Seldin. You know, it's really great about everybody here. They get their money's worth. These fights are very competitive,
Absolutely
good.
are. You're watching Star Boxing. Rockin' Fights 16, and this certainly is a rockin' fight. Whoa, big swing and a miss by the Hebrew Hammer.
Nice hook by Jargal. Oh, nice hook right hand by the Hammer. You can't miss Jargal with that right hand. Nice right hand by Jargal and a left hook. He's coming fighting right back. See, the Hammer has a tendency to slow down a little bit towards the end here. I mean, it's been a great round for him.
Jargal got off to an outstanding start in his career. He went undefeated in his first 17 fights. Then he started to up his opposition, start dropping some decisions. One of the guys who beat him on a decision is Cletus Prescott, who owns a first-round knockout over Amir Khan.
Nice punches there. If he only get his chin out of the way, Jargal, he leaves his head wide open there. Nice combination by Jargal. Seldin comes back. And the difference here, Randy, is that Cletus Seldin has taken the lead, and he's taken the fight away from Jargal in this round. You gotta give it to. It's a tough round. Interesting scoring.
Yes, it is up to this point.
Come join Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing on February 27th here at the Paramount for more great professional boxing. For ticket information, go to starboxing.com or to Ticketmaster. Star Boxing, it's a knockout.
Randy G, the commish, along with gentleman Jerry Cooney, here at the Paramount in Huntington, Long Island, for Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing's Rockin' Fights.
And what
16.
a great show it is again this month.
It really is.
Very competitive fights, tough guys.
Round number 6.
And you can see them developing as the time
Junior
goes on.
welterweight bout. And Jerry, before I was talking about one of my dream matchups between Chris Algieri and Cletus Seldin. It was about 4 years ago in this very ring that Jargal did fight Chris Algieri.
Did he?
And Chris Algieri beat Jargal on a 10-round decision. And I know that Cletus Seldin, very competitive is he, really would like to stop Jargal to say to Algieri, see, I was able to stop him, you decisioned him.
It's just a couple of guys in the same weight class jockeying for position, you know. I'm talking about Seldin and Algieri. You know what I mean? They don't get along too well because they're going to fight.
You know, I guess
Makes
it would have
sense.
been like if when you were coming up and you were the man, especially the heavyweight on Long Island. Imagine if there was somebody else right at your level. I don't think you guys would have been too friendly.
Well, listen, if Cletus Seldin can beat Chris Algieri, he's in the picture.
Absolutely.
He's a puncher. He's got a lot of stamina, and I think it's a great fight because Algieri can fight.
And it's certainly a fight that can happen as promoter Joe DeGuardia
Works for both of
works
them.
right with both of them.
I think just the timing of Jargal is off a little bit. He's missing a lot of shots, which normally, as a professional fighter, you can't afford to do that. I tell guys all the time, aim for the chest. You can't miss the chest.
No, Jerry, he is missing a lot of shots, but he is landing his share of shots. There's no question about it. Underneath the right eye of
I'm
the
gonna
Hebrew
tell you
hammer,
something.
there is a
I
swelling
agree
going
with you,
on there.
but percentage-wise, the hammer its percentage is a lot higher than Jargal.
And it looks like that thing is starting to get a little bit nasty in there, looking almost like a cut that might be ready to open. Right underneath the right eye of Cletus Seldin.
Tough way to make a living, really.
Spoken from a man who knows. Gentleman Jerry Cooney, outstanding career. I still think about your career that only three guys you lost to all are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
George Foreman, Michael Spinks, and possibly the greatest heavyweight of all, Larry Holmes. There's a, no, that's not going to be a knockout, knockdown.
Can't get enough of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing? Download the Star Boxing TV app or check out our Roku channel to watch exclusive content and classic fights. Every punch, every knockout, every screen. The Star Boxing TV app gives you exclusive access to every moment of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing. Available on Apple, Android, and Roku. Just search Star Boxing to get in the ring. We're set to kick off round number 7.
I'm Randy G., the commish, along with gentleman Jerry Cooney.
This guy's just standing in the middle of the ring throwing punches. It's unbelievable, bro. Very exciting.
Jargal just won't stop right in front of Seldin.
Seldin settles down once in a while and throws that haymaker and connects.
Seldin has now brought his hook into the game big time. Nice body shot. Jerry, did you catch that with the right hand by Seldin?
Nice.
Nice shot.
And Jargal's fighting right back. Nice combination by the hammer there. Nice.
Good straight right hands.
It's right.
by
And
Cletus
back
Seldin.
and back by Jargal.
Jerry, how does Jargal take these shots?
Nice. Oh! What a round. What a round. Just got stung there. Got stung there again. Jargal did. Nice punches. And that could be a fight of the year. Look at the round of the year. Look at these guys.
I mean, an amazing round.
Nice right hand by Jargal. Seldin comes back. Look at it.
The hammer switched for a moment to southpaw. And Jerry, you are so right about round of the year. It is early in the year, and look what they're doing. He's wobbled.
He rocked him.
Let's
Seldin got rocked.
finish him. They're going to count that. It looked to me to be more of a shutdown.
Nice knockdown.
They are telling Cletus Seldin to go get him. Right on him. On right hand. Jargal wobbles. 5 seconds to go.
Nice. Wow, what a round. He's still hurt. Jargal's still hurt. Stumbled back to the corner, Randy. He will hammer. Doing a great job. I'd sit him down in the corner there. I don't understand that. That was one hell of a round right there.
And we're looking into the corner of Jargal. You see the cornermen working on him, the inspectors, the doctors in the corner. They want to make sure he's okay. Jerry, you got to remember, it was about 15 months ago in New York. There was a problem with a guy taking too many shots. Russian Magomed Abdul Salamov, who laid in a coma for months and is now recuperating.
They may be stopping this fight.
Could very well be. No! Jargal is going to come out.
Mouthpiece is out again.
Bayan Jargal. An army of...
Arthur McCanty
Right.
telling Jargal to show me something. Gonna have to stop the fight.
I think if Jargal gets
Seldin's doing a great job.
time, McCanty will stop it.
And Seldin's doing a great thing. He's coming on. He's finishing strong here.
Cletus Seldin was told by his corner, do not let up. He goes southpaw now.
And Jargal's doing a good job with that jab, keeping Seldin away. Nice right hand by Jargal.
You know what? For a moment, Cletus Seldin felt it. He wasn't wobbled by it, but he felt that shot.
Nice, again, another right hand by Jargal.
I got to tell you.
He backed off too.
Matchmaker Ron Katz once again has outdone himself.
Now Jargal's slowing down. The hammer's coming back. Nice left hook by the hammer. Nice jab.
Power
nice
jabs,
jab.
Jerry. Power jabs.
Well, he's really maturing, this kid. The hammer. Nice right hand by...
Jerry, these are the kind of fights on the way up onto your title shot that every fighter really does need.
Well, he's got a, the hammer's got a good chin, good beard. He's taken some good shots. Got stung a couple of times. Nice body shots. Did the hammer throw himself out a little bit there?
Could very well be. Slowed the pace down a little bit. You know, it makes me wonder. It was only back about 2 years ago
nice combination.
that a guy by the name of Chris Howard stopped Jargal in the 3rd round, TKO'd him in round number 3.
Well, this is...
I don't know what was going on that day with Jargal, but he has come in, brought his A game tonight, and he has taken the best that Cletus Seldin can throw at him.
And then some. Nice hook by both guys. Jargal's just staying out of harm's way there a little bit with that jab. There's a nice right hand. Nice right hand there.
There's that 5-second warning.
All right, good round. Good round.
It is round number 9, Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing. And you are watching one entertaining fight from the Paramount in Huntington, Long Island. I'm Randy G, along with gentleman Jerry Cooney. The man in blue trunks, Cletus Seldin, the man in red, Bayan Jargal, fighting his heart out. Jerry, it looks to me like Cletus once again stepping on the gas. Trying to end
bad cut.
shot.
Very bad cut. Very bad cut. On the hammer's got a very bad cut on his cheek.
I think that, yeah, that swelling looks like it opened up on the right cheek. Nice body shot by Cletus.
Wow, what a hell.
Nice right hand. He's keeping Jargal up.
He's hurt, he's hurt. Jargal's hurt pretty bad here.
Mercati watching it. Do not be surprised when Mercati jumps in if Jargal gets wobbled one more time. Something like that, I would not be surprised to see Mercati get in.
He's doing a good job.
The doctors are standing. I think one of the New York doctors are going to stop the fight. The doctor stood up in the corner of Seldin, and he was looking.
He's fighting back.
Jargal is just too tough for his own good.
Now he's on the way back. He's throwing nice hooks. Nice jab. I think the hammer's taking a break.
Jerry, I believe one of the New York doctors was maybe one punch away from jumping into the ring. And I really wish that they wouldn't do that. You've got to leave it up to the referee.
Well, you know, it's been very troublesome times around the commission, and they got to stay on it. You know what I mean, Randy? Look at this.
There it goes,
someone lost their mouthpiece
I don't
again.
know whose mouthpiece. It might be Cletus Seldin's again. He's lost it before.
All right, bad thing, bad timing.
Seldin looking downstairs. Oh, a hard right hand.
Both exchange.
Jargal wobbles again. Mercati about to stop it, and he does. It's over.
It's over. Nice round knockout.
Jargal just would not go down.
He wanted to fight on. I gotta tell you that.
Unbelievable.
We will be back with more Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing Rockin' Fight 16 after this. Hey boxing fans, come out for live boxing. Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing presents Rockin' Fights. For ticket information, go to starboxing.com or ticketmaster.com. See some of the best young fighters. Star Boxing, Rockin' Fights, it's a knockout.
Welcome back to the Paramount in Huntington, Long Island for Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing Rockin' Fight 16.
We had a very, very successful night of fights tonight. Packed crowd, people all out they came for.
There's always a great crowd. You know, in Huntington, they just come out, and at this place, at the Paramount here, this is an amazing venue. What a fight we just saw. Competitive match.
Great fight show, Randy.
It was more or less a competitive shutout. What a job by Cletus Seldin. What a job by Bayan Jargal.
We got to spend some time with Joe DeGuardia, see what's going on next.
Absolutely. Let's go up to ring announcer David Diamante and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Arthur Mercanti calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 46 seconds of round number 9. Your winner by TKO. He's still undefeated, and the new WBC Silver International Junior Welterweight Champion, Cletus, the Hebrew Hammer, Seldin.
Victory for Cletus Seldin. A 9th round stoppage over very game, very tough. Bayan Jargal.
A lot of hard work, Randy.
15-0 for Cletus Seldin now, 12 knockouts. And the doctors were all up in the ring checking out Jargal, who's on his feet. Jerry, I don't know how much,
what a crowd.
I don't know how much Bayan Jargal got paid, but whatever it wasn't enough.
DJ, down just for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a nice round of applause also for Bayan Jargal?
There you go, there you go.
How can anybody not applaud the effort, the courage of Bayan Jargal tonight?
There's Ron Katz up there. Ron Katz up there. A great matchmaker put this fight together, Randy. Great job, Ron.
And Joe DeGuardia taking some pictures. So the cameramen all lining up, taking shots, which will be all over the internet sites.
There goes Pete Frosky getting down into his stance there. Pete Frosky.
And our Kara Castanova standing by very patiently waiting. Now she's saying, now you're not going to escape. Goes over to Scotty Lopek, one of the cornermen of Seldin.
A lot of opportunities here tonight, Randy. Got a lot of fights can be made from this.
Oh, yeah.
All home ground on the island.
You know, certainly when Cletus Seldin watches the tape back, he'll see some mistakes that he made, but you only get better.
Oh, from this fight?
Fights like this.
He fought back. He had the stamina. He was in shape. He gained a lot of confidence about himself to be able to go the distance. He fought tonight. That kid made him fight.
Really did. I mean, Jerry, on a night that we saw a lot of incredible young talent, this one was just another night of star boxing.
You know, Randy, we saw a lot of guys from here, this area, develop and become better fighters.
Well, I think has just about cornered. She's in there with Joe DeGuardia. And with the mob that's around her, it's tough to see who she's got with her right now. I know she got somebody.
Congratulations on your first professional title. How do you feel?
I feel awesome. I feel great. I've seen a few things that I should have done early in the fight that would have made a fight much easier for me. In the beginning of the fight, I hit him and then I would walk away. If I just sat on him the whole time and backed him up, I could have gotten to quit a lot.
So you said that I know in the first round you knocked him down. Did you expect him to go 9 rounds?
Honestly, I really thought that we were probably going to go to 10 rounds in a war, back and forth. But after the 5th or 6th round, I seen his style was getting very sloppy, and I was able to just land my right hand over and over and over and over until I was able to make him really uncomfortable. And that's when I found, I think going into the 7th round, whenever he threw, I threw, and I just kept backing him up. And if I did that from the 1st round to the 4th round, I would have probably had him out of there a lot sooner. It's a learning experience for me, and I'm glad it's on national television, and I'm able to show everybody my style, and I'm able to learn for myself just being on the inside, actually watching it on the outside. It's very, very confusing, but I can do it. I did it. I'm very happy with my performance, but that's only part of me that you guys seen tonight. So there's much more to come. So
it was a really good performance, and I think that it doesn't look like he hits that hard, but I guarantee he's very tough, isn't he?
Oh, he's one of the most toughest individuals I've met. Especially when I hit somebody with the right hand, they usually fall right away.
Congratulations. Huntington's very proud of you. What are your plans for 2015?
February 27th, main event, ESPN, and I'm hoping for fighting for a world title at the end of the year. I know today wasn't my greatest performance on my style, but the kid's very awkward. The kid's very awkward, very tough. It's hard to figure it out. I can box with anybody else in the world right now and go with them as they would do with anybody else, and I can hit harder than anybody else. So I'm ready to go for 2015.
And don't be too hard on yourself. You won a title tonight. You did really good. Congratulations.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the people from Shirley, everybody on Long Island, my managers, Brian Busto, Pete Brodsky for always helping me out, Scott Luscious Lopek, Joe Gadigian, my brother, and Stephen Demonati always help me. My girlfriend is always the best, Sergeant Boyd.
That wraps up Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing Rockin' Fight 16 with Cletus the Hebrew Hammer Seldin winning his first belt. For Jerry Cooney and Kara Castronova, I'm Randy Gordon. Have a great night.